Hello, this is Yonmot Group. This week, the Chinese manufacturer Xpeng unveiled an amazing vehicle. Wait, is this really a Chinese car? Let's see for yourself why we prepared this video. Chinese cars. Just a few years ago, we wouldn't feature them because they were just copycats. We used to just ignore them. That's actually one of the reasons I visited the Chinese market several times recently. I've test-driven cars from brands planning to enter the domestic market multiple times. I've told you before that they are no longer at a level we can ignore. The recently unveiled Xpeng P77 facelift shows that, while Chinese cars used to just imitate technology and design, now they've reached a level where we really need to take another look at them. Then let's start by looking at the design. But this goes beyond just a full model change. It's impressive that they're able to make this level of improvement in product quality. The points extending outward symbolize the sky, sea, and ground, forming a design that feels like it stretches in all directions. It goes beyond just being new. It feels like it's bringing the era of electrification even closer. Are you saying Xpeng from China made this vehicle? It's a unique design, to the point where you could say that even a brand like Lamborghini, which represents high performance, could showcase it as their future electric car. So, what does the P7 look like? Here it is. This car came out a few years ago, and a Korean consumer would likely recognize it as a Chinese car based on the design. A single horizontal daytime running light and a somewhat awkward design, as if they intentionally made holes to put in the headlamps. This was the design of the previous model. But is it possible for a facelift, not even a full model change, to change this much? Maybe what we need to think about is, while the three major German classic car brands stuck to similar designs to maintain their identity, Hyundai Motor Group introduced nearly full model change updates even with facelifts, surprising the global market. This helped them attract consumers' attention, but some criticized them for lacking identity. By always introducing new designs and prioritizing convenience features, while other brands showed stagnation, these constant new attempts became the driving force that allowed them to rise to the top 3 positions globally. But these kinds of opportunities aren't exclusive to Korea. There are a lot of brands in the Chinese market, it's really competitive, and depending on the region you visit, you'll see a lot of cars you've never seen before. But through these experiences, they're able to introduce facelift models that are almost like a full model change, or even more. It seems like these facelifted cars are trying to change to a level that's almost like a new generation, not just a simple update. In the internal combustion era, a facelift usually came mid-cycle with model year updates during facelifts. Now, Chinese brands' facelifts are nearly full model changes, so model year updates could soon resemble facelifts. The side view is really impressive. Is it really possible to have these kinds of proportions? Isn't it essentially a concept car at this point? The previous model was also quite successful in the Chinese market thanks to its sleek and stylish appearance. But it's changed this much. The revealed vehicle is a production model. You can't help but say it's really insane. Wow, the look is so unconventional that it still feels a bit awkward, but I guess I'll get used to it over time. If the car in the middle, Luo, wasn't from the Xpeng brand but was made by Tesla or Korea's Kia, this car would be an electric vehicle on par with the Stinger. Even if I say it like this, it has such a cool design that anyone would agree. Especially the single black strap was usually a design that wrapped around the vehicle's bumper. On the other hand, in the P7 facelift, it passes above the headlamp, goes over the bonnet, and follows the window line, completing a unique and sleek coupe design. Kia should have made an electric car like the Stinger with this design. Why does it feel so disappointing? Since the battery is on the floor in electric cars, they usually have awkward proportions and designs rather than a sleek look. But this one definitely stands out from other electric cars. P7 is a vehicle competing with the Model 3 in China. At least from a design perspective, it feels like the P7 would easily outshine not just Tesla but any competitor. But when you look at it from its best angle, the parting line reminds you of the Lamborghini Revuelto. It's a car that costs over 700 million won. Top tier designers are already working with Chinese brands, and the same goes for Xpeng. It seems we've entered an era where they can create designs like this. This car will debut at the Guangzhou Motor Show in the year's second half and is set for release this year. This is what it looks like from the rear. There aren't any sharp character lines, but it can still look this sleek, huh? The front and rear fenders have a smooth droplet-like design, and the over fenders add volume, maximizing the sense of elegance. The line that drops from the roof is breathtakingly beautiful. The line starts at the roof, passes over the bumper, and continues seamlessly. It's amazing how such a sharp, angular design can feel this beautiful. From what I heard at the presentation, they said that the P7 was designed to look more dynamic when stationary than when it's actually moving. In a word, the design is insane. The rear design's highlight appears to be the subtle spoiler, not the taillights, and this feature is still rare on domestic cars. There may be various reasons, but it's a bit disappointing. This time, the detailed specs and interior were not revealed together. I'm unsure if more will be revealed or if the interior will change completely, but the exterior design raises my expectations. They say the P7 facelift is larger than before, so it should be nearly the size of a Grandeur. In China, this electric car sells for about 40 million won. If they enter the domestic market like Build Your Dreams, I think they could really offer a great price. But now, Chinese cars are no longer just about value for money and convenience features. The key charging speed for electric cars supports 800V and ultra-fast charging. It reportedly features a proprietary Turing artificial intelligence chip. As a high-performance model, it naturally offers all-wheel drive with front and rear axle motors. The driving range is said to be over 700 kilometers based on the China light-duty vehicle test cycle standard. Now, when it comes to Chinese cars, it seems like the era when they simply copied designs and only emphasized convenience features is already coming to an end. In the meantime, Hyundai Motor Group has made remarkable progress at a dazzling speed, and I guess we have to say that Chinese cars also have this kind of opportunity. So it's a bit scary as well. I hope that domestic manufacturers will work even harder. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you don't want to miss the next news and want to receive it automatically, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Thank you. If this was even a little helpful, please give it a like. Subscribe and turn on notifications to get accurate new car information quickly. Thank you.